Hello and welcome back to Rollercoaster Tycoon, where we are in a park with heights and adrenaline, or at least I hope that's what the guests experience when they are on these bonkers mad coasters, because yeah, that's what they want, bonkers mad intensity ratings, and so far, I must admit, we have been giving them exactly what they want, bonkers mad intensity ratings. Oh, and I choose the one which does not have ratings. But look, 9.5. Look, 9. And look, 10. Yeah, this is actually too high. Speaking about which, this is an issue. We need to get this down below the 10 intensity rating, because yeah, 10 is really the breaking point. Anything above it will drastically reduce the excitement rating, and we have seen what these ratings were before the intensity rating magically got jacked up a little bit. I mean, it was like an 8.5 on its own without this option on. So yeah, we definitely need to get it down. And well, I think the cause for it really is the insanely high positive vertical G. I mean, 4.5. If you weigh 80 kilos, you then have to resist a pressure of a good 350 kilos on your body. That's insane. I mean, 350 kilos, that's just bonkers mad, I tell you. So yeah, now the best way to do that really is to add brakes over here, and I'll show you why. If you take a look at the vertical G's, let's see, look, massive big ultra spike going to the 4.5 point, which is right at this drop, and as you can see, the second spike is higher, which means it is at this part over here that the G's are generated. So what we really need to do is just break it beforehand, and we can do that because there's one piece of straight in there. Not really intentional, but it is there, so yeah, we are definitely going to use that. And the one issue that I do have though is that if I were to break it over here, and well, I don't really know, I mean, yeah, so the top speed is 117. That's achieved over here. So if I could get this to like 110, 105, something like that, then that would all be nice and dandy. But I don't know if we would then make this next hill, because if we take a look at the track heights, I mean 30 and 34, and the trains do lose a crap ton of speed when they are at really high velocities. They really break down faster than when they just, you know, well, dribble ahead at 30 kilometers an hour. They can do that for a very long distance. They lose a lot more when doing the same distance at like 90 kilometers. So there you have it. Yeah, maybe we should add a lift piece here, something like that, you know, just for security. I mean, last thing I'd want is this thing crashing on us. So time to edit it and insert the brake. Brake. And no, 28 kilometers is a... Well, look at this, maximum brake speed. I'd say that's perfect. 107 kilometers. I mean, I said 105 and 110. Well, it's exactly in between. I'd say perfect. So, well, we don't have the ratings, but my guess is that they'll be good. So, we then have the Kleptoman Alexis, and yeah, what are those ratings? Alright, I mean, in terms of intensity, spot on. Couldn't have done it any better. In terms of excitement, I mean, 7.3 isn't bad, don't get me wrong, but I had hoped that it would be like 7.8 or something. It isn't, so yeah, we're just gonna have to deal with that, but that's a bit of a shame really. I would have loved it if it was higher. Now, of course we can get it a lot higher by building a coaster over here, which is exactly what we're gonna do. However, one thing that I did in last video, or actually a thing that I didn't do last video, was assigning an extra safety mechanic over here. Now one could say that it's not needed because mechanic 1 is walking over here, but mechanic 1 has to serve 2 coasters if memory serves me right. And say for example this one has a breakdown, he's fixing it, and then this one gets a station brake failure, we'd still have a crash. That is not going to happen. Not on my watch, not ever. So there. Oh, crap. Sorry, dude. You never even got a second to work, but you're fired already. Now, I need a dedicated safety mechanic right over here. And, alright, let's take a look at where this tile is. Hold on. Can't see anything. So basically, I need to blue up this tile in the area. Alright, well, I guess I guess that's you sorted then. Right, so this second safety mechanic, and wow, look, we only got 3 loose mechanics. We'll get an extra just loose mechanic as well. I mean, 3 with all these coasters and other rides. That's actually a bit low, if you ask me. So, well, here we are now. We got everything covered. It's just that this coaster is a little bit disappointing. We are gonna fix that with another coaster. However, there is one small issue in that this coaster needs to be over here right alongside the station. It's going to be there, but yeah, this cube path over here, this one is actually exactly on the line of this station. So if I went this station over here and go up, I'd run into the bottom of this path. So we need to figure out a way around this. But going down isn't really an option. I mean, there's just too much already over here. So yeah, that's gonna be an issue, but we'll see how we deal with that. For now, we need to prep the terrain for our next coaster. Speaking about our next coaster, I mean, I don't think I've told you what's gonna be, but it's gonna be the mine train coaster. And yeah, I mean, another wooden one, I know. We have plenty of wood over here, but wood is good, as they say. So yeah, we are gonna add just one more wooden coaster. I mean, I was about to say, how cool would it be if we could finish this park with only wooden coasters? Perhaps, maybe, I mean, that it would involve building lots of doubles. Because we already have every wooden coaster, and yeah. I don't think it's gonna happen, so no, just an idea. Anyway, yeah, now that we are talking about coasters, I actually want to know what the eggheads in the R&D lab are doing. They are making the Hurtline Twister coaster. I mean, one of the least understood coasters by me. But, see, the thing is that currently we have a lot of coasters. I mean, look, we got Flying Coaster, very good one. This one, also very good. This one, the upgraded version of it, even better. We got the Corkscrew one, always a solid contender, you know. And then we have this one, which usually isn't really my favorite, but this park is the one place where it can shine. Because, I mean, it's just naturally intensive. So, yeah. I don't really know if we need more coasters, to be honest. Oh, and let's not forget, we also got this one to build. I mean, that's like 6 or 7 coaster types that we still need to build. And even if I were to do that in record speed really fast, then I don't think we'd even have enough time to put everything properly in place. So, yeah, I don't think we really need more coasters. I mean, yeah, so we're gonna not research them, but the question is, what are we gonna research? I mean, this, pointless. This, no. We already have a very nice assortment of stuff. This, not really needed right now. I mean, last thing I need is scenery. I need more rides. I mean, we're like 625 guests short, so yeah, we definitely don't need this. So the only thing left is ride improvements. And yeah, this is what we're gonna research. And I must admit that even after well over 300 videos of Rollercoaster Tycoon, this is the first time ever for me that I am actively researching ride improvements, because it's the only viable option. I mean, of course I've researched them, but that was when everything else was already finished. Now I'm actually doing this on purpose because I want them. Yeah. Oh well, I guess there's a first for everything. So now that we've cleared that out of the way, it is time that we start construction of the coaster. So here we go. We need to do some terraforming here to get ourselves the path to the underground. And then Yeah, you. We'll build you. Custom design, of course, of course. And yeah, let's go to the underground. What height are we on right now? I think we need to go down a few. Oh, we don't actually. We don't need to go down. Alright, that's interesting. So we are like right on the perfect height at the moment. Okay, well, this will be our station then. I mean, if that's the case. Alright, and look at that. Perfect. Now, we will of course put the entrance over here. I mean, I say of course, but it's just, you know, we need an entrance. And yeah, now, as for this coaster, how it's gonna get up, my plan is to just guide it over the water, make a sharp curve, go up, and then see that it goes somewhere over here with lifts and all that. That's the aim. Where I want this coaster to be, well, preferably I'd want it to be alongside over here and in this area. I do not want it over in this area. I would love it if this mine train coaster could be like the dividing coaster. So that we have like a second area over here with only the steel stuff. I mean, even the tower over here only got steel. You know, this is a steel pole. Over here, the other tower is wood. I mean, it would all make sense. So that's the plan. I'm not really sure if I can pull that off with the mine train coaster, but we'll see where we get. For now though, I mean, our first worry really would be how to get to the above ground lifted. Methinks this would be the way. And now I think we have to do terraforming. Yeah, we do. Alright, so this is gonna require quite a bit of terraforming by the looks of it. Let's clear the view. Oh yeah, that's gonna require loads of terraforming. An absolute crap load, in fact. Well, alright, fine. I mean, this park is quite profitable, so we can afford to do loads of terraforming, if so desired. Look. If I now go up, I mean, this is gonna be an issue, isn't it? This is also going to be an issue, I just suspect. Footpath in the way, alright. Can I go... Oh, this is, well, a surprise to say the least. I thought we would hit the coaster here, but I guess it must be a really narrow thing. So, that's good actually. Now, this one actually needs to go over here. To the side. Fine, we'll raise all over the land. Stop bitching. I mean, really. And then we need to... Ooh, this ain't gonna be nice. Yeah, this is gonna require a lot of terraforming. Like a lot in like truly an ultra lot. You know what? Why don't we go underground for just a moment here? Then do an S-bend to over there. Yes, and now go up. This would be the smartest thing to do, I feel. I mean, right now we won't be... What? What is in the way? A shrub, a tiny bush is preventing this awesome coaster from being built. Not anymore so though. Oh, are we gonna hit like the other coaster right now? No, we're not. We are going above it actually. Fine, I approve. I have no issue with going above. Oh, and we also hit our own support limit, it seems. That's fine though. I think right now we're in a nice place. So, here, if we now go down, I think we might actually be right in between the coaster tracks. There we are. Right, well, cool stuff, I guess. Oh, less cool. Really less cool. Unless... Now let's see what we can do if we go underground here. Roller coaster in the way. Yeah, I was afraid I would get that message. Also, still a roller coaster in the way. Always a roller coaster, isn't there? Oh, now it's the terrain. that's promising, really. However, so far, this doesn't really make for a grand coaster, really. Not even an intense one, but I'll get that in a moment. Now this one does lose a lot of speed, so we can't really go too high again on this one. But I still need like the big drop. I mean, I don't have a big drop either with this one. So let's see what we can achieve right now, shall we? No, alright, fine. We'll lower it like this. Hopefully it's not a dead end. No, it's not. It definitely isn't. We are onto something, ladies and gentlemen. We are definitely onto something. You know what would be really cool? If I could get this pulled off. In fact, I could even extend it once. I do think though that I need to bank this, otherwise we're gonna have a massive issue. And then we will go up. Look, right now we are really at the border of the park. I mean, I like that. I think it's cool. Now, we will go like this. Purely for the safety of, you know, us being able to lift it this far. And we will go down once more with this. This time though, we'll try and do some cool shenanigans, you know. Curves, twists, the whole 9 yards basically. First we'll go down like this. Then we will go up. You know what, let's have an alright photo section. We don't really have that yet, so might as well. Steep curve. Or yeah, tight curve I should say. Me with my awesome Uber English. Then another curve, perhaps? I mean, it is kind of a twisted thing that I'm making of it right now. And then perhaps another steep drop. I mean, I don't even know if there is any viability to... Oh, actually, it might seem that there is. I mean, the underground here is remarkably empty, if you ask me. That's actually good. I like that. I mean, the thing is that, you know, with this coaster we need lots of stuff in the underground. And this is actually perfect, to be honest. Helix down large. Oh yeah, of course, because there is our own coaster track. So if I do a helix down large over here, that does work. And we are at height 2, but we'll go up here. Raise or lower the land, fine. And then, yeah, of course we'll remove the tree. I mean, it's a bloody tree. Of course I'll remove it, because I can. And thus I will. Right, this needs to be banked. If I were to make this curve flat, then we would truly have problems, really. But right now, I feel like this is the right way to go. Ooh, vertical loop for a wooden roller coaster? What? Oh my good lord. A wooden roller coaster with a vertical loop. Wow, that is amazing. I never ever even had that, I think. I don't think I've ever built that. I'm almost tempted to just build another wooden roller coaster purely for that very track piece. But oh man, that's so tempting. But luckily I can resist the urge, though. Yeah, not with these, I must admit. Okay, so there's the coaster in the way, but we can do this. Very nice. And right now we're also at height 6. I mean, this coaster does have its fair share of drops, I might admit. It also has its fair share of underground tracks. Why don't we start heading towards the station a little bit? I mean, I'm not saying go over there, go to the station. I'm just saying perhaps we should head back a little bit. You know, I mean, of course we can always do some shenanigans with the track over here. Don't need to resurface for it, but we can definitely do some shenanigans, right? I mean that's what we're here for anyway. Look, like so, and then we'll curve it. Now over here I need to be very careful because I don't really know what is going to. Yeah, see, I figured as much. that won't work either. Right, so I guess that what I really need is this curve banked. Roller coaster in the way. Which roller coaster is in the way over there? I don't know really. It's kind of hard to tell. I do know that this... I mean, I can't see numbers on this height either. So, I guess it will all be fine. Now, what we need is to have this coaster return to the station at once now. I mean, it's nice, it has done its play thing, but right now, playtime's over, we need this one back. So, what we're gonna have to do with it is simple. Oh yeah, herp, that's my own track. And we will break it to, say, speed 43. Add an S-bend, or not. This might actually be the wrong route to return towards our tracks. So why don't we do a helix up small? Maybe even twice? No, just once. And then basically what I'm trying to do is get above this track over here. Like this, at height 4. And right now, go down a little bit and then go up. So that I can now make like the return curve really. And then I need to go up to height 6. Which is over here. And right now it's just a matter of returning to the station at the right angle. Oh. Of course, it isn't as simple as that. What's the issue over here? Is it right now just an S-bend or to the other side? Yeah, it is. Nice! Well, I'm not really sure whether or not it will make it over here, though I think it will. Anyway, yeah, let us test this, and we will quickly hook this one up to the path. But it did took us quite a while to build, so yeah, we definitely need to step up the building pace for the future. Oh, alright, there's a coaster in the way, so that's not gonna happen. However, perhaps we might do it like this. Maybe even just, yeah, well, let's go above ground with the queue already. This hooks it up. Bam! Just like that. 2 coaster queues right next to each other. The exit path is going to be even more horrific. It's going to be right alongside the queue. Yep. Actually, we're gonna have it on the outside, I feel. Let's take a quick look at this. Hold on a second. This red path. This red path over here. You know what? I think that this exit path should go right in between here. Yeah, alright, fine. That's where we'll go. Alright. Because otherwise we would have had tracks to contend with, you know, making construction difficult and all that. I'm not in for difficulties. I mean, the park is hard enough as it is. We don't need to add extra challenges for ourselves. Look, just like that. Boom! Connected! We will block it off. We will get staff for it. Oh, look at the intensity on it, man. It's gonna be one rough coaster. I might want to add a few more brakes to it. I mean, I'm just thinking of that right now. Perhaps a brake or two wouldn't be such a bad thing. However, we need to staff this one right now. We'll get the underground dude here. There, underground dude. Mow the underground grass. And in lack of that... Hold on a second. Where is... I mean, this is quite a good thing to keep. This is the exit path, but that goes to the side. So basically, what I need is like this area for the handy dude. Because, of course, we've built the queue and exit paths bordering on, these block dividers. So yeah, of course that's my luck. I mean, knowing me. Right, you handy dude, you are the important one. Or, mechanic dude. Now, since we've built this on the same line, the mechanic should be trapped right now. So, that's all nice and dandy. And do we have ratings? Ooh, I look at the G's and they're already a lot less. I mean, look at that. G's aren't that high. And the track does do some cool stuff over here in the underground. In terms of track length, I think it's rather long actually. Yeah, look at that. It says that it's like a good kilometer long. I mean, how long is the track of this coaster? The Kleptoman Alexis. A lot shorter. Oh, and by the way, what are the ratings on the parry axis? We haven't even checked up on it. Are you ready for it? Are you? Ooh, look at this. See, it only did cost us like 0.17 intensity rating. But the excitement rating went up like crazy with it. So, yeah, that's definitely very good. Oh man, that's nice. Really nice, actually. As you can tell, I am really happy with that. Now, yeah, this mine train coaster. I mean, we'll get the ratings in a moment. We will open it up though, and of course, I mean, we only need to charge $6. I mean, we've built this coaster, and we still got the same amount of cash. So, moving onwards with that, we will only get more from this. Yeah, more. Also, you, the Kleptoman Alexis, you got 0.2 excitement rating from just being next to the mine train one right now. Well, that's actually quite alright. I mean, I can accept that. It's pretty good. Now then, we need to name and shame this mine train coaster. We will do that. We will call the Subteralexis. Subteralexis. No, I don't really like it. No, we're not gonna do it. We are gonna call the Minalexis. Minalexis? No. Minaxis, yeah. I mean, why try complicated things when the simple name is the best one? At least in my eyes. Now, in terms of coloring, I mean, I don't really know what the ratings will be, but we're just gonna assume it will be damn good. So why don't we go with a golden track? I don't think we even have a golden track. Ooh, look at the shine over here. Look at the shine over here. Yeah, we're gonna go with the golden tracks. Now from this view, I mean, there is hardly any golden glow to it, but fine, we will still go with the golden tracks. Yeah, alright. Not with the white rails though. Perhaps we can go with an icy blue? No. How about this? No. How about green? Actually, the green looks rather good on this. And we can then go with black support. We don't really have the black support here. And even though I thought we would create a curtain with this coaster, well, we sort of did. I mean, we effectively curtained off this whole section right now. But it's not that prominent in presence, really. So, yeah, I think the black supports look really cool. And I also think that even though they're all wooden coasters, I think the looks of this, I mean, if you were to walk to this park and you just see the skyline, so to say, I mean, that's damn impressive, isn't it? Excuse me. So, yeah, the trains are all that's left. This is my classic coloring for them. I mean, could we do that again? Green. Could we change it up? White. Actually, I mean, this doesn't look so shabby either. And with the black tracks. Yeah, alright, it's decided. My next is, the coaster is made. Very good. Oh man, I got a bit of a throat thingy going on here. Anyway, yeah, so, this was the coaster. I feel that in terms of schedule, it took us a little bit too long, really. I mean, it cost us like 2 months and we only got 1,000 guests from that. We now need 540. I don't have, I mean, if all the coasters take this long, I do not have enough time with it. Ooh, one thing that I do need to do though. The Kleptomanol axis and the Mine axis. You now both can have the magic option of synchronize. Yay! Hooray for you! So yeah, there we go. 20 seconds for you two. And that should pretty much sort it, you know. Got ourselves this nice coaster now, which hopefully will be grand. But whether or not it will be grand and more, we'll all have to wait for next time when we play more Rollercoaster Tycoon.